Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is the best dumpster you'll meet on YouTube, and today we're going to be talking about how to make and use an arrow quiver in RLCraft. So there are 3 quivers that we're going to be focusing on, just these 3 right here. We're not going to be talking about the bolt quivers or the switchbow quivers because I don't know how these work. We're just going to be focusing on these 3. So each one of these holds a different amount of arrows. You can make all 3, or you can just make 1, it's up to you. And to make all 3, in this case, we'll be needing some leather, string, diamonds, gold, iron, and the arrows. So, to make the quiver, what we're going to be wanting to do is putting 2 leather on each side, like here, put a string on the top, 3 iron on the bottom, and put an arrow right in the center. That's how you make a light arrow quiver. It can hold 4 stacks of arrows here, and we can still improve it. So if we put the light arrow quiver in here, we line it with some gold at the bottom, and then just put 2 leather on the sides, we have a gold quiver, and that holds even more arrows. And for the last stage, we can put this in here, line it with diamonds, use the same leather, and we have a diamond arrow quiver. This can hold up to 9 stacks of arrows, no matter their type, and that is how you make the quiver. What about wearing? How about using? So, to put arrows in the quiver before we start shooting arrows, we can do this in 2 ways. First, you can right-click it with your hand, and you can put the arrows in manually, however you want. Or, the way I usually do it, and a lot of other people do it, is you go to your baubles section, and you put the heavy arrow quiver in your shirt slot, right here. And the way you know you have it on is with this line showing that you are currently wearing the quiver. Now, the hotkey for opening the quiver is I. So if you press I on your keyboard, you'll open the heavy arrow quiver, and you can put the arrows in that way. Let's put these resources away for now. Now that we have the quiver, and we have some arrows equipped in it, you can actually see it on your back, let's have some fun. Let's actually get into the shooting part. So, you will automatically equip arrows into your left hand when you hold a bow, and this is useful for a few reasons. First, it shows you how many arrows you have left in a stack, and second, it allows you to collect arrows easier. So let's say you shoot a bow, and you have the arrows in your left hand. If you collect one of your arrows, it goes back into your left hand, and when you unequip the bow, the arrows go back into your quiver. Without holding the bow and collecting arrows, it just goes into your hotbar, and we don't want that, because that is bad. So whenever you're collecting your arrows again, make sure you have your bow equipped, make sure you have the arrows in your left hand, and once you're done with the bow, it'll just go back into your quiver. Very, very useful. Now, it also works with it just in your hotbar. If it's in your hotbar, it'll still work as normal. It, however, will not work if it's in the top part of your inventory, because you just don't have any arrows to shoot. It shows the animation, but it doesn't shoot anything. It's very confusing. But as long as you have it in your hotbar, you can use it. Now, these mechanics go with any quiver, any bow, and any arrows. It all works the same. As long as you have arrows in your left hand, you pick them back up. You can always equip this in your shirt slot, but you don't have to. And it can hold up to 9 arrows, at least for the diamond quiver. That's how you make it, that's how it works, and you can finally look epic and look like the true archer you are with having a quiver on your back. Now that looks cool. Like, look at this. Like, that's not something you wanna see in the middle of the night right there. Now when you go into a forest, you're not stuck with the skeletons. The skeletons are stuck with you. Yep, that's about it. Hope you have a good day.